Hello, my name is Martin Cowan, and I am the founder of the Fellowship of Reason. This is our ancient Greek language study group, and I am doing my homework out loud in preparation for our class of Wednesday, May the 22nd, 2018. Today I want to talk about Omicron contract verbs. But before I talk about that irregular form, I want to talk about a regular form, which is bino, which means going, coming, walking. And here is the form: bino, bines, bine, binomen, binete, binusi. Now this slide emphasizes the endings for the active voice indicative mood present tense. O, ace, a, amen, ete, usi. There they are. All right, so the first Omicron contract verb I want to look at is delao, which means to show. And up there you can see the principal parts of this verb, and the first one is delao. And of course the stem is everything up to the Omicron. The omega is knocked off in order to create the stem. And here is the payoff. This is what the construction looks like in the active mood in active voice indicative mood present tense. Delo, delois, deloi, delumen, delute, delusi. I am showing, you are showing, etc. Now here I have a slide that breaks it out. I have the stem, dela, plus the ending, omega, and we can see that the proper form is delo. And again, as in other contract verbs, there is always a circumflex on the ending to indicate that something has been contracted, and you can see that in all 6 forms here. There is, in fact, a circumflex on all 6 endings. Delo, delois, deloi, delumen, delute, delusi. Now, this slide I'm focusing on the first person singular, where you have the very last letter, Omicron, plus the ending, which is omega, and obviously you can see that the Omicron is absorbed by the omega, and you have an Omicron with a circumflex. The next slide shows what happens in the second person singular. You have an Omicron plus an ace, and it becomes ois. The Omicron is preserved. You preserve the iota and you preserve the s, and it becomes ois. Similar pattern here. You have the Omicron, you have the a, epsilon iota, and the Omicron is preserved as the iota. Very important. First person plural, the double Omicron, because you would have a plus a, becomes umen. In the second person plural, you have the a plus e and ete, and it becomes a u. And finally, in the third person plural, you have a in the Omicron plus the usi, simply becomes usi with a circumflex. Now this is a pretty easy one, and hopefully we'll get this one. So the next Omicron contract verb I'm going to look at is douloo. And douloo means to enslave. I am enslaving, you are enslaving, he, she, it is enslaving, etc. And the endings, the way this ending is created is exactly the same. Doulo, doulois, douloi, doulumen, doulute, doulusi. And the final verb I want to look at, the final Omicron contract verb, is pleiro, which means fulfilling or to complete. I am fulfilling, you are fulfilling, etc. Pleiro, pleirois, pleiroi, pleirumen, pleirute, pleirusi. All right, hopefully that was pretty easy. Remember, I am a beginning student of Ancient Greek. I am not a teacher of Ancient Greek. I only play one on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.